This short video is designed for anyone using Meetoo or a feature of Meetoo for the first time. Meetoo is incredibly simple to use, and by the end of the video, you'll have a good understanding of how all the key features work, as well as where to find further information. We will cover accessing your account dashboard, creating meeting sessions, running live polls, managing Q&A, running surveys, customizing the app, meeting settings, data and reporting, managing audience displays, PowerPoint integration, and upgrading to a paid account. If you'd like to skip a specific part of the video, you can go to the timestamps on screen or find them in the description below. Right, let's get started. Your account dashboard is accessible through any internet browser and allows you to control all the features of Meetoo, manage your account, and access help and support. Head to meetoo.com, click Login, and enter your email and password. Once successfully logged in, you will see this screen. Please note, the first time you log in, there is a short guided tutorial to help get you started. Meetoo allows you to have an unlimited number of interactive meetings within your dashboard. This means you can prepare content in advance, refer back to old data, or even go back and reuse a previous meeting. To create a new meeting, click the Home button to show the meetings list and click New. Give the meeting a name and add it to the list. It's as easy as that. We can see that the meeting is set to the waiting status, as unless you have a multi-user account, you cannot have more than one meeting live at a time. And the all-important unique meeting ID has been generated. This is the ID you will need to provide to your participants, along with instructions on how to access the Meetoo app, whether that be through the web app, which can be accessed on any browser, or the native apps available in the app stores. By default, the meetings are set to anonymous. We'll cover how to change that later in settings. Now, let's dive into a meeting. Across the top, you can see confirmation of the meeting you are in, that it is set to anonymous, and the meeting ID to share with your participants. By clicking the play button, the meeting status is set to started. Connections shows the maximum participants your license will allow and how many are connected at that point in time. The features of Meetoo are controlled using the toolbar on the left. Now, you don't have to do things in this order, but for the purposes of this introduction, we're going to work through them from the top down. So, let's start by taking a look at live polls. As this is a brand new meeting, we don't have any polls yet. There's two ways to get started here. You can create polls yourself from scratch, or simply import ready-to-use ones from our bank of commonly used questions. Either way only takes a few seconds, and it's worth noting that our ready-to-use questions can still be edited once imported, so often a good starting point to save time or generate some ideas. We'll start by creating one from scratch. Simply create a new poll. Add your question, and select our response type. Depending on your license, you can choose multiple choice, word cloud, open text, or star rating. As we're using a multiple choice question, we'll need to add some options. Hit add, and that's it. You're ready to go. As we run the poll, let's take a look at it from the participant's point of view. To activate it, press the poll button. Participants can then respond. When you're ready, hit close to end the poll. If you want to share the results with your participants, simply push them out to display on all devices instantly. Press Done to end polling, or if you have more lined up, you have the option of clicking Next to move to the next one. Within the poll setup, there are also options to show results as real numbers or percentages, and identify correct answers. For a more in-depth tutorial on polling, you can look at our live polling video in the card. PowerPoint also offers an alternative way to program and manage polls, something that we'll be looking at later. Setting up and managing Q&A with Meetoo is really easy. In fact, it's switched on and ready to go as soon as your meeting is started. So, in its simplest form, that's it. Participants can select the Messaging tab in the app and start submitting their questions and comments whenever they wish. All questions and comments appear on all participants' devices, giving them the opportunity to like. Now, there may be situations where you would prefer more control, and that's where the moderation feature comes in. This allows you to see the responses before they go out to participants, either through their devices or the audience display, something we'll look at later in this video. To enable this, there's a couple of helpful management features. If we turn moderation on, we can see that it's created 4 new tabs. They're quite self-explanatory, so we won't go into too much detail here. But now if someone asks a question, it will go straight into Needs Review. And from there, I can move it into the relevant tab to show later, publish it back to the audience, or hide it from view. A nice tip here is that you can log into your dashboard simultaneously on more than one device, allowing you to hand responsibility to another person to moderate from their laptop or tablet. Finally, host messages are a really quick and easy way for you to engage with your participants. Simply click the Host Message button, type your messages, and hit Send. Host messages are differentiated by always appearing on a black background. It's as simple as that, engaging inclusive Q&A with no more awkward silences. For more tips and tricks, you can find our other video, Q&A the Meetoo way, in the card. Surveys are similar to polls, but rather than being answered live, participants can answer them at their own pace, whether that be before, during, or after the meeting session. Let's take a look. So, clicking on the Surveys tab, we can see there are currently no surveys to run. As with live polls, there's 2 simple ways of getting started. You can start from scratch or import a ready-to-use one based on the most commonly used survey types. Remember, once imported, all the questions can be edited to suit your needs, so often a helpful starting point. For this introduction, we'll start one from scratch. So let's create a new survey. Give it a name and click Add. As we can see, there's some instructions here for our participants. We can edit it to suit our needs by pressing the Edit button. These instructions will appear at the top of the survey when participants open it on their devices. Okay, let's add some questions to our survey. From here you can see that they are inputted exactly the same way as live polls. All I have to do is hit Create New Question to add each new one. When you're ready, you can start the survey and participants will see that a survey is now live in the Meetoo app. They can answer the questions all at once or finish answering them later, allowing them to answer at their own pace. While the survey is open, you can see how many people are responding. Once you feel you've got enough or when the time is up, you can stop the survey to stop the responses. And while the meeting is still going, you can reopen the survey at any time. We'll look at exporting survey results later in the data section. The Customize feature allows you to modify the Meetoo app to suit you. Here you can change the image, title, subtitle, welcoming text and app theme. Let's take it from the top. This is the image that will display in the info screen after your participants enter their meeting ID. We can simply change it by dropping in an image file like a JPEG or bitmap and choose whether we want to fill the screen or orientate it to the left, right, or center. Please note that if you fill the screen, the image quality may be reduced. Next, we can change the title, subtitle, and add any text such as an agenda. And once we're happy, save our changes. To change the color scheme of the app, you can pick them yourself or paste in a hex value to suit your meeting's needs. These colors will also be reflected throughout the audience display as well as the app. Don't forget to save your changes, and when you're ready, you can publish your changes to everyone's app without the need to refresh, even if they've already joined the meeting. For more advice on color and image choices, please visit the Help Center, which you can find in the description below. The Settings tab contains some options for your meeting session. In the Manage Identification section, you can choose whether participants will be anonymous or identified, meaning they will be guided to input their name when they enter the app. Please note, the setting cannot be changed once the meeting has started. In the Schedule Meeting section, you can set a start and end time for your meeting. This is purely for your scheduling. You'll need to start and stop your meetings manually, which you can do at any time. If you're working on or running this meeting with other Meetoo users, you can grant access to them here in the Add Organizers section. Just input the email address that their Meetoo account is registered to and click Save. They will automatically receive an email confirming that they have been granted access. Common uses for this feature are to allow another party to moderate Q&A or to share results. The Data tab contains all your meeting results. You can download the graphs and word clouds as PNG files by downloading result images. And downloading a data report will give you a detailed Excel report that contains all polling, survey, and Q&A responses. The audience display is designed to provide a cleaner view of live polls and Q&A responses for shared or presentation screens. After clicking Audience Display, we're asked to choose some simple settings. Which messages do we want to display? How do we want to order them? And how do we want to filter them? Lastly, we can choose whether to include polls. If we want the display to act as a message board without interruptions, we can uncheck this. Click Display and you're all set. A couple of tips. To allow you to control the meeting while showing the display, simply paste this URL into the browser or dedicated display laptop. Hitting F11 on your keyboard makes the display full screen for a cleaner look and feel. An alternative way to manage and display live polling is through Meetoo's unique PowerPoint add-in. The add-in can be downloaded from our website here, or in your dashboard here. Once installed, polls including word clouds can be programmed and run through PowerPoint. Results are saved within your PowerPoint slides. The results are also saved into your dashboard. For more information on using the PowerPoint add-in, visit our YouTube channel and Help Center. To upgrade to a paid account to suit your needs, simply click on the Home button to return to the Meetings list and select the Account tab. Click on your desired account and pay by credit card, and your account will be upgraded instantly. If you'd like to discuss which plan is right for you or would prefer to be invoiced, contact us using the details found in the description below. Congratulations! You've completed your tour of Meetoo and are ready to make your next class, meeting, or conference interactive. If you have further questions or would like to learn more, click the question mark in the corner of your dashboard or head to meetoo.com. You'll find access to support resources as well as how to get in contact with our friendly and expert team via email, phone, or live chat.